The night was unnaturally still as I stood on the rugged cliffs overlooking the tumultuous sea. Waves crashed against the shore with a rhythmic fury, their whitecaps glowing eerily under the full moon. I had come to this remote coastal town following rumors of strange occurrences that peaked each month with the full moon. As a journalist, I was no stranger to the odd and unexplained, but nothing had prepared me for the chilling atmosphere of this place. The locals whispered of a malevolent force that lurked in the depths, a creature of legend that had haunted their shores for generations. Compelled by a mix of fear and fascination, I made my way down to the beach, the sand cold and damp beneath my feet. The moon cast a silvery glow over the water, creating a surreal landscape. I set up my camera, hoping to capture anything unusual, anything that could explain the town's eerie reputation. Hours passed, and the night deepened. The sea seemed to grow more tumultuous, and I felt an inexplicable sense of dread building within me. Suddenly, I noticed something in the distance, a dark shape moving beneath the waves. It was massive, and it was coming closer to the shore. Heart pounding, I aimed my camera at the shape, my hands trembling with a mix of excitement and fear. As the figure emerged from the water, I could hardly believe my eyes. It was a creature of nightmares, towering and grotesque, with glowing red eyes and a maw filled with razor-sharp teeth. I was frozen in terror, unable to move, unable to scream. The creature let out a deafening roar that shook the ground beneath my feet. My mind raced with panic. This couldn't be real. Creatures like this didn't exist. But as it moved closer, I knew this nightmare was all too real. I fumbled with my camera, desperate to capture proof of this impossible being. But as I pressed the shutter, the creature lunged at me. In that moment of sheer terror, I felt a sharp pain in my head, and then everything went black. I awoke to the sound of waves and seagulls, the morning sun warming my face. I was lying on the beach, my camera beside me. Confused and disoriented, I checked the camera, but there were no pictures of the creature, only a single image of the moonlit sea. As I stumbled back to the town, I noticed something even more disturbing. The date on my watch had advanced by 1 month. Shaken and bewildered, I returned to the inn where I was staying. The landlady, a kind old woman, gasped when she saw me. You've returned," she stammered. "We thought you were lost like the others." I asked her what she meant, and her answer sent a chill down my spine. She told me that each month, someone ventured down to the beach on the night of the full moon and never returned. They simply vanished without a trace, just like I had. But I had returned, with no memory of the past month. I left the town that day, my mind a whirlwind of questions with no answers. The locals' whispers of a curse haunted me, but I couldn't bring myself to believe in such things. Yet, as I drove away from that cursed coastline, I couldn't shake the feeling that something had followed me back from the abyss. And in the rearview mirror, for just a moment, I thought I saw a pair of glowing red eyes fading into the daylight.